it. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, body. Young, hey. I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay.
Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. Los Angeles Rams taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Rams. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
And this carries into the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Down. Thompson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a third down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
First down, Philadelphia.
Now Thompson on 1st and 10. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain that gets him back to the original line of scrimmage, 3rd and 10.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
That was their 3rd sack of the ball game, 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. Taken in at the 22. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Tackle made at the 40.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run.
Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up at the 41. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
First and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Now he'll let it go deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It's a gain of 35.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football right on the money.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Thompson looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Out of the end zone. It's 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Thompson. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Pass for the extra.
I'm sure as a coach, when you throw the flag, you hold your breath, then you get the verification you were right, a sigh of relief.
Not only a sigh of relief, a little vindication as well, because every time you pull that red flag and throw it, you could be costing your team a timeout.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. Taking it about the 1.
Penalty markers down on the field. Yeah, they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive.
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough.
That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. When that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
Well, a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Well, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Tompkins. Battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 34-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup. They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Screen play. Johnson. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Complete to number 29. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Eagles' 50.
Operating from the gun. Tompkins eluding the pressure right. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Back to throw. Tompkins. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
On fourth down, Tompkins. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. These two teams all tied after 1.
7-7.
To throw is Thompson. Throwing on first down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Here's Thompson. Off play action. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And an Eagle.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
He's brought down at the 15.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Thompson. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Thompson from the gun on third down. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
You and I both know we're into a whole new realm of football, because we're not just looking at tendencies anymore. We're looking at analytics, and I got to think the analytics on 3rd and 1 say run the football.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead.
Eagles 10, Rams 7.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Rams take over 1st and 10.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Looking to throw. Tompkins got his man complete over the middle. That's Hayes. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams.
At the 41-yard line.
Now a give, right side. Pull. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
To throw on 2nd down. Tompkins escaping the pressure right. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. Wow, so wipe out the INT, roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Complete to number 30. It's a pickup of 3.
And a give this time to the tailback.
The 42-yard line.
And he's going to take this close to the 1st down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 33. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
33-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Tompkins. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Off the play fake. Tompkins. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
The quarterback taken down and...
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
on the play.
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
All tied up at 10. 2 minutes left in the 1st half. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Thompson now on 1st down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now Thompson to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Thompson. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
To throw is Thompson. Looking to throw on second down. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
And it brings up third down.
Off-play action. Thompson. And he will find his man on the outside. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So we have reached halftime here at a good one. 10-10 is our score. As we send you... You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings
back to throw. Tompkins sliding out of the pocket. Look at those tight end on the corner. It's complete. Well, they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
1st and 10 at the 40.
On 1st down. Poole. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Rolling to his right. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown.
Tyler Bass.
So many times tight games decided by one big play. And a lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Rams take over 1st and 10.
And the Rams getting set to go now.
25-yard line.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Again, it's Johnson. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10.
44-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch. But you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Tompkins. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal. at the Eagles' 9-yard line.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And he gets it to go, and we're all even, 17 apiece. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out.
At their own 25.
Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Thompson. The kidder here, it's complete. Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Offense.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Here's Thompson to throw on 2nd down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now they try the right side here. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
The coaches stress their defense being physical. They don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
36 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely loved what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, for every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
Operating from the gun, Tompkins. The left side completion to Jones. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7 yards the pickup there.
And 3 at the 47.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tompkins firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
1st and 10 at the
on 1st and 10. Tompkins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Tompkins. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Johnson. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings
They go to Johnson again. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
Number 29.
The Rams on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Tompkins. It's caught. Jones. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. To Johnson again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, he's got him in the lead. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
25-yard line.
From the gun, Thompson. And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
It's fielded at the 45. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Man, and he hits him in stride. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Back to throw. Tompkins. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Complete.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw on 2nd down. Tompkins. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. From 13 yards out. And the Rams add on to their lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Thompson back to the air on second down. And he comes back with one complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Eagles.
Operating from the gun, Thompson. He's got his man on the crossing route. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
Eagles.
Thompson now on 1st and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Thompson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain. This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Paul. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. They get 7 out of that. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
81. Touchdown.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know.
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts. I feel like they have this one in hand.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a bit? And he's going to take this one in for a Rams Rams touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. The Rams leave the offense on the field. They'll go for 2.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And this carries into the end zone. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
So now the Eagles down on the scoreboard. 1:11 to go. Field goals useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order. Now Thompson operating from the gun. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. To throw is Thompson from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
15 yards on the play, 1st down. Now Thompson. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching.
Now the ball comes loose. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And now look at him go.
You gotta love it, baby. Give me some more.
And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone and sealing it with a defensive touchdown. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Following the fumble recovery, Thompson, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off near the 29, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive. The Rams offense at the line. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And